Maybe there's more to being on YouTube than we think. Let's talk about it. Why are we on YouTube, guys? Why are content creators like me coming in front of a camera and recording our thoughts and our takes on things? Is it for monetization? I'm not sure, to be honest. For some people, it might be. For me, at times, I thought maybe it was about monetization. But my original intent with this channel was to provide guidance and wisdom to my children and my viewers. And I think I've stuck to that fairly decent on this channel. From time to time, I do, sway a little bit into politics here and there. But I try to stick to my roots of why I started this channel. And this is something we need to think about when it comes to recording content. What is the purpose? And to be honest, what is the purpose of what we're doing here on this planet? That's something we should ponder as well. Now, I got a comment this morning that really solidified the reason I'm on YouTube. And it's really not for monetization. I've been doing this for almost a year now, and I'm still going to go strong, to be honest, regardless of monetization or not. I'm still going to stick to my roots to building a message for my children. And this comment reiterated that point. And I'm going to read it for you guys. I've been watching you for a little while now and always appreciate your insights on life. I'm 16 years old and you have felt like a father figure to me. I believe a lot of success I will have is from advice you've given me. Thanks, and I'll keep pumping out new videos. Man, that comment, it was heartfelt, honestly. I took that as man, this was all worth it. Just making an impact on one viewer who's young, by the way, it just makes it all the worthwhile. More than any monetization can add value to my life. That is for certain. And hopefully I'm impacting more than just one viewer, but one's enough. I just want to say thank you to that 16-year-old who's watching me. It made my day and made me understand what I'm trying to do on this channel, and I'm going to continue it. I'm going to continue it because I'm seeing the impact, I'm seeing the results, the fruits of my labor. And I'm going to say to you right now, you have your whole life ahead of you, and you are going to be successful. If you're listening to content creators like myself and others, there are plenty of us out there who are trying to provide guidance and wisdom, motivation, insights, experiences, mistakes, successes, whatever it is. You are going to be successful. You are way ahead of the game. Let me tell you, if you're listening to guys like me, old guys like me, talking about saving 6% in your 401k or paying yourself first or whatever it is, or the beauty of having a family, dude, you've got it, man. You are going to be ahead of the game. I hope that you're going to be able to find happiness in your life and find success. And I think you will, to be honest. And, hopefully for all my other viewers, the same thing applies. I hope that you guys can find success in your life and happiness and find YouTubers like myself who are just giving out good vibes. That's what it's all about. That's what this platform of YouTube should be all about. I don't consider YouTube social media by any means. I see it as this unique tool that we've never had in the history of mankind to be able to pass down guidance and wisdom to people we've never met. It used to be you would only get this kind of wisdom from people you knew in your family, maybe some friends in the community or your extended family or whatever. But now this platform, it's only been around for 15 years. It has all the potential, but it's got all the traps too, right? It's got the traps of negativity, of, crazy politics and, fiascos going on in the world. And you just got to stay away from that, guys, as content creators and as consumers, both types. I'm a consumer myself and I'm a creator, and I gotta be careful. And what I have to do is stay grounded in this game, guys. That's what you have to do in life as well. You know, in your career, you got to stay grounded. You got to stay humble. You got to go in your kitchen and make your little humble pie recipe. You know, make it nice and tasty. Put it in the oven for a little bit. Take it out and have a nice warm bite of that humble pie. That's really what we have to do to stay focused and grounded in our missions in life. And that's what we got to do, guys. And that's what I'm going to do, you know, because this viewer gave me a great comment today that just keeps me going. And I've gotten a few other comments like this in the past that are just kind of like life impactful at the end of the day. It reminds me I got to stay grounded even when I'm raising my children, right? Or my grandchildren. And my viewers, honestly, that's the way we got to think of things, and just stay positive out there and stay motivated, guys, because I know this is a difficult world, especially when you're young. You know, you got a lot of emotions. You don't know what you're going to do in life, but you're going to figure it out. I'm telling you, you're going to figure it out. You're going to listen to other content creators like myself. And you'll get ideas and you'll figure out what your purpose is and what you have to do. And I'm realizing that with this YouTube channel, I think I'm figuring out the purpose of this channel, you know, slowly but surely. I know it's been like, I don't know, almost a year now. And I'm happy with this purpose on YouTube, regardless of the monetization. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm happy with the community I'm building too. You know, I don't get any negative comments, to be honest. I get a couple people giving me just the opposite take of maybe my opinion on something, but that's okay. That's all good, you know. They're part of the community too. I want to see an opposite take on a lot of opinion pieces I have in what's going on in the world, or wealth building for that matter. So that's great too. And to be honest, you know, I don't know everything. You know, I'm only 45 years old. I'm not a 65, 70-year-old who has even more wisdom than myself, but I've got a little bit. You know, I've got some mistakes I've made, some successes I've had, and if I can provide that insight to where you don't make the same mistakes, that's a beautiful thing, to be honest. You know, we're all going to make mistakes, especially in our early 20s and maybe maybe our 30s. But, you know, as you get older, you start to learn what your mistakes were and you start to remedy those mistakes. So hopefully that helps you guys out there. And to the viewer out there, again, I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. You guys are great. You know, even the daily comments I get from a lot of my diehard subscribers and viewers, you guys, man, just every day I wake up to, you know, all these comments, and it gets me going for the next video. You know, I start thinking of new ideas. I'm like, hey, they want to see more. You know, you guys are just great. So I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate everyone out there. And let me know in the comments below what you think of this video. And what you think of that comment as well. You know, it's a great comment to get, and I appreciate it. I'm eating my humble pie. So anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe, and take a look at my previous video as usual. And everyone, have a great day. Thanks.